Someone's not trained in diplomacy.
Wait, diplomacy or charisma?
Can I roll my diplomacy since I was the one selling it, actually?
He's catching on to the group as a whole at this point.
I'm
sorry, folks. I can give you 2,100 for it.
My diplomacy would have been 25, I think.
I can give you 2,100 for it.
Why don't we take the deal before it gets worse?
I agree.
And I said, that 50 gold's coming out of your share, Jocko, and I'll hand him over the axe.
Well, it comes out of Blazebeard's share because he still owes me 25 plat.
You can deal with that with him.
You get your platinum back when you bring
I'm
him back.
negotiating. All right, so
it gives you 210 platinum and takes the axe.
All right, so I'll pocket that for right now. 210. Okay.
Let's go back to the inn.
Well, each get 42 platinum.
Yeah, it's 42 if you split it up.
Fine. I'll divide. I'll give everyone. Well, actually, as we're walking, I'll say if Blazebeard is keeping that crown, I say that we at least split up this battle axe between 4 of us instead of Blazebeard as his contribution, and to pay for him keeping that rather nice crown that would be worth so much.
How's that? Crown. It is very pretty.
That is true. That sounds fair.
Okay, let's do that. So we'll just divide it up between the rest of us. So 210 divided by 4 instead. That's
That'd be 50.
Pretty dang nice deal on that crown.
A little over 50.
Big 52.
52, in fact.
Okay, everyone else gets 52.
Right.
And then we get 52 and 4 gold apiece.
Ooh, and 4 gold.
All right. Okay. Is it dark now?
The sun is starting to set.
All right, let's go back to the inn so we can change to our nice clothes, which I assume are now there. So we'll do
head
that.
back towards the inn and see if that dude is there.
All right, you go back to the inn, and there is a man there with a few other people that are presumably servants, and they have the clothes there for you.
How do they look?
So actually, I did prepare for this. So
I don't believe it.
So I'll just describe this, and I do have a picture to kind of show you the general idea of what it looks like.
Fashion show, people. Fashion show.
You just calm down.
Right.
So it looks like this, except that the colors are different. The gold banding is green on this. The overall color is a very dark brown, almost black, and the pants are kind of a khaki color. But anything that has the kind of gold trim, that looks like it's a kind of forest green.
So is this for everybody, or just for the 4 guys, or just for Boric?
For the 4 guys,
all right.
and actually sized in or human, half orc, and for your different races.
And part of our lumber ensemble today, we have this fetching green number with the trim, and of course the khaki leggings really bring the ensemble together. What do you think, Fred? Oh yeah, very nice, very nice.
What?
Oh man, it is a dress.
And then there's a dress.
Oh, buck up! Where are you going to get money?
The color though is a kind of a dark green that matches the trim on their suits, with the brown for where the gold banding is.
I'd say it makes you look very fetching, but I don't want to get backhanded again.
Retool.
You look fetching hot.
I say to him, I think the star.
I'm going to backhand him again.
That was out of character.
Okay.
Notice there was no accent.
Remember, you have to announce it if it's out of character.
I just did.
Announce beforehand.
Pre-announce.
Too late now. Moving on.
It depends on if she's going to roll the die or not. Keep in mind, you can knock him out. So
yeah, that's why I'm not rolling the die.
Let's not beat each other up before dinner, but they're starting to learn maybe a little bit.
Are you going to wear that crown? Hey, Blazebeard, you're going to wear that crown to dinner because it makes you look kind of more important than the guy we're dining with, which is probably not a good idea.
Well, considering that the crown... keep in mind, you guys, the crown is a skull. It's got a skull on it.
You might want to not wear that when we're in town.
You should probably drop... Oh, my gosh.
Don't you think? No, it'll impress him at dinner. Has anyone seen the chainsaw?
Take that thing off.
Oh,
You left it out back.
Just wear your bear hat and let's go.
Thank you for the wonderful raiment.
Well, if you would like to get dressed, and you can follow us up to the manor.
And
I go
Mandy,
and get
chat,
dressed, strap my
Mandy-
sword on.
chat
My-
says that the larger the skirt, the larger the weapons you can hide under it. So keep that in mind.
That is true. But it didn't look like it was that big of a skirt.
Oh, well. I don't know. She's kind of holding it out to the side. There's probably plenty of room under there.
Very nice. All right, so I'll go up to the room and get changed.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
What?
What? I went up to the room to get changed.
What? There's plenty of room under your skirts? It's just taking at face value. It doesn't mean anything, subversive.
Lots
Looking
of
up for
material.
skirts, eh, halfling? She's
Look.
very tall and you're very short, but no reason to get crass and fresh. Just saying.
Stirring it up. Stirring it
All
up
right.
with a big
When
old paddle.
I put my outfit on, I'm going to still have my short sword with me, just in case. I mean, sheathed and looking nice, but still gonna have it on me.
Yeah, so what is everybody taking as far as weapons?
I'll just keep the nice masterwork war axe, their battle axe, on my belt, since it, in its little. I imagine I'd have a axe frog for it.
Glintax?
Yeah,
The-
Glintax.
Okay.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned it before that it's inscribed in Dwarven runes and says Glintax on it.
Yeah, I think Blazebeard told us that. That was like months ago, though. So.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got that one.
I'm wearing my sword and it's scabbard.
Okay. Maeve, do you have a weapon?
I'll take my sword. Heck yeah. I'm concealing my dagger and I'm taking my sword.
Strapping it to the thigh just so you can, pull one of
Wearing
those.
my dagger and short sword too. All
So
in my
this-
scabbards.
You guys come down, and the servant said, if you'll follow us, and they lead you out of the tavern and back up that hill where you were doing shopping at High Market, and then it's the building number 12 right here.
Very good.
Coolio.
And the servants open the door and allow you guys to walk in, and you walk it. What?
Go ahead.
And you walk into the manor house. It's definitely somewhat nice for country folk. It's not a palace or anything, and not like a noble's manor, but it is fairly good for the area. And it does have some stairs that go up to a higher level, but they lead you to a side room that has a dining room with it's a long square table, and Thuldrin Creed, the man that you had spoken with, is sitting at the head of the table, and his son is seated next to him.
Who's Jurin? Who was... I'm trying to remember which one was Jurin.
It was the fat kid.
Oh, the fat kid. That's right.
The one that eats well.
And he stands up as you enter, and he says, "Gentlemen and lady, thank you. Thank you for coming this evening, and you look splendid in your attire this evening."
Was that Thuldrin or Jurin who said that?
That was Thuldrin.
Okay.
Thank you for your invitation, sir.
Well, you are quite welcome, and anything for those who were able to save my son. Please sit, please.
It's good to see you again, Jurin. How have you been holding up, eh?
I've been all right.
Oh, good to hear.
It's good to be home.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Have you been going around with Kimmy or any of the others?
I haven't seen them since we got back. We've only been back today.
Well, fair enough. Well, it's good to see you looking hale and hearty as always.
Oh, you too.
He's taller than I am, isn't he?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh.
And so Thuldrin sits down, and so does Jurin.
And then we sit down. I sit down.
Seat.
Yeah, I guess I'll sit down now
Sitting.
that they have, because you can't. You shouldn't sit before, the host does,
The master of the house.
master of the house.
So,
Everybody's true companion.
I have to ask, what is it that brought you people here to Falcon's Hollow?
Well, actually, we met up here in Falcon's Hollow. Most of us.
Oh,
Some
really?
some of us knew each other before we met up here, but really, we assembled this party of traveling adventurers after we heard of the news, actually, of the missing children here.
Oh, really? So your motivation for adventuring together was completely to save the children?
Well,
That's correct, mostly.
Yes, sir.
that's how we
Mostly.
met that's how we met each other.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Though some of us have known each other before. Like I think the half orc and the half elf back there, they go way back from what I hear. And I used to do Bork over there back in my own town of Oregon. Just down to the south.
Origent.
Oregon, shut up. I say Oregon.
Back
That's
in
how I
Oregon?
say it in my accent, all right?
When he mentions Maven, I kind of give her raise an eyebrow at her. I quite apparently we go way back. Just got
Yes.
quietly
Very way back. Almost 2 whole weeks.
2 weeks.
I call
That's
it
ancient
Origins.
history
I hope
around
that's
here.
all right. Hope I'm not offending anyone.
We're kind of across the table, so I don't think, unless anyone was listening real closely, probably didn't hear us chuckling to ourselves.
well, the servants are coming in and pouring wine, and he says, drink up. This is the finest Pitax wine that I could get in this area.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank
What's
you.
that?
Thank you so much, sir.
I don't drink.
I'll
Tastes like
drink for both
Fanta.
of us.
Oh, that's right.
And I'd like to propose a toast to those who saved my son.
To everyone
Hear,
but
hear.
Blazebeard.
Thank
Hey!
you, sir.
Oh! Let's.
To your, I reply to your son that he made it home safely.
To your son
Hear,
and
hear.
all of the wonderful children that were very brave despite the troubles that they went through.
Oh, yes,
Yippee.
Jern was telling me that you folks were you put on quite the display and much risk to yourself.
Can I ask a question out of character real quick?
Yeah.
Did Edgren come with us? Is he at this dinner too?
Yes, he
probably
is.
should be. Okay.
Yes.
Just wondering. Okay.
So yeah, I forgot to mention that, but yes, Edgren is here.
Okay.
And those who help me will be rewarded. And I've made arrangements that each of you, all 6 of you, will be receiving 500 gold pieces.
A toast to your gracious generosity.
Very
A
kind.
toast.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You just say,
Excuse
"Aye, aye,
me,
Captain."
Miss May visit.
Yes.
You choose not to join in the toast?
I don't drink.
Oh, well, there's no need to fear poison or anything of the such.
It's not a poison thing.
It's probably some religious thing. Oh, I don't know.
It's a strange elven custom. Don't mind her.
Most elves that I've met are known to drink a good wine, but
Strange half elven
You'll have
custom.
to forgive her. So she's used to being, she was a city guard, you see, and being on watch. They very strict rules about drinking on duty. So
well, we are off duty, but to each their own. I can have the servants bring water if you wish.
Thank you.
I kind of nudge Maven's like, give him a nod at least.
I said thank you.
Oh, okay. I heard you after, while I was in the middle of my nudge.
So what are the plans for you? Are you? Is this the end of the adventuring party, or do you have plans to stick together?
Well, tomorrow we've got a hearing with the magistrate about Blazebeard.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you've...
Please do tell.
Well, perhaps Blazebeard himself could tell his story.
Well, you see, laddie, there was a minor kerfuffle in the town, and my wee little
A
halfling friend.
kerfuffle, you say?
That's true. It's an old dwarven phrase. Don't mind that. It means a little scuffle. And myself and my halfling friend here might have been involved.
Don't get me involved.
But he was involved. And I was, just trying to help him out of a scrape. And there was a wee bit of a misunderstanding. Something might have been set on fire. Who knows? You know how these things are.
Are you referring to the fire that took place at the Rouge Lady last week?
Well,
That was you involved.
more or less.
I kind of chimed in. I was like, I wasn't there, but I had to come help put the fire out after Blazebeard had a bit of an accident, apparently.
To be 100% honest, sir, he was very drunk.
That I was.
In other words, you probably want to stop the wine flowing in his direction, if I were you.
I'll drink to that.
He whispers to the servants. Excellent. Don't worry, sir. We've lectured him very thoroughly on minding his manners.
I would hope so, and I would hope that we would refrain from any incidents this evening, especially.
Oh, he'll be on his best behavior.
Incinerary sort.
On my best behavior.
But
He's already almost unconscious. One more whack and he'd go down.
But I do ask of a small boon, Master Thaldrin, which is tomorrow at the hearing. We would like to at least have Jordan come along and testify of his good character.
I'm a good character.
He is a good character.
I see. Well, I can definitely. Well, you did save my son, and I'm not a man of small standing within this town, and I can see that arrangements will be a little bit more favorable to you.
Now that's what I like to hear. Again, to your gracious generosity, good sir.
I will also drink to that again.
Make sure he's not drinking any more wine.
Not too much, just a little bit. Just a wee bit.
So, as we're kind of eating, I'll kind of lean over and I'll say to him, "Sir, how's the logging business?"
Oh, it's the wood is good. The people doing the work are not. They tend to need motivation at times and don't always want to pay their dues, I suppose you would say.
Interesting.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yes.
Sorry, but a couple of weeks back, I had the chance to meet some of your consortium out in the woods, and I will tell you one thing: they make excellent flapjacks.
Oh, well. I'm glad to hear it.
If you want to pass that compliment on to your men, it may be more motivating. I'm just saying. Anyway, back to eating.
Good flapjacks.
Retold kind of shakes his head a little bit and turns back to what he was saying.
But yes, that is, it's the standard fare with consortium business here and in other villages and towns. And of course,
find
you get
yourself. Oh, sorry.
No, go. Oh, please. What did you wish to say?
I was going to ask you, where do you find yourself exporting your lumber to most?
Oh, all over. The consortium as a whole has ties all over Aviston.
Do you happen to have any caravans heading up in the direction of what was it? High Helm? I forget what it's called now. High Helm. Yes.
We do on occasion, but we don't have a caravan heading out. Usually people come to us and are able to then take what they need and then sell elsewhere.
Because we have a feeling that within the next while or so, we might be headed in that direction. Do you know of any good caravans or other groups that we could travel with?
Well, I do know that in another week or so, there should be another shipment that will be picked up, and I think that they may be heading towards Carpenden, and that would be heading to the west, or east, rather, excuse me.
Right.
And I believe that High Helm is to the northeast. And so I'm sure that they'll be traveling along the river.
Well, maybe we could go with them for at least a little bit before they split off then.
And I chime in, we could even offer our protection.
That's right. We could do that.
Aye, we can.
In addition, I say, sir, if in a more formal setting, I wouldn't mind discussing the trade routes with you a bit more in detail. I do have a few connections I would like to discuss in a more private setting.
Oh, I see. Well, perhaps you could stop by the consortium office if you'd like to do some official business.
Certainly.
But tonight is not a night for official business, but
Of course.
celebration. And again, a toast. Yet again to you. And
Another
saving-
toast.
Toast.
Put your wine down.
And the night goes on, and
Future of business.
do you have anything else that you guys bring up?
How drunk do we get?
I don't.
Roll for drunkenness. Roll a d20.
Percentage.
I rolled a 19 on being drunk.
So is
All
that
right, so
mean-
here's what
that means
happened.
hold your liquor, or does that mean you?
So what happened with Blazebeard is that he actually, they stopped bringing him wine and started just bringing water. But he
Just like
started
placebo
grabbing
me.
other people's cups.
All right, I'm gonna
Rico
roll it.
rolls a natural 20.
Is this a constitution
Oh,
check?
that's a good thing.
No,
Constitution
it's
check.
just how much you're drinking in general.
I think a 1 means you get plastered, right? Because you fail
I also
your-
rolled a 19.
No, I was doing it the higher roll. You're just drinking more.
Oh no, that's not good.
All right, so apparently Blaze and I are really drunk. Here's my perform comedy roll about near the end of the evening.
Oh no.
We'll sing a song together.
Oh no.
I'm drunk.
I thought we said we weren't doing this, gentlemen.
But I got drunk. It has
that
to
was
happen.
before I threw back about 50 cups of wine.
Rachel, you
rolled
rolled
a-
a natural 20. How drunk does that make you?
I rolled a
I'm an
12
orc,
on
I'm
my-
fine.
I rolled a 12 on my perform comedy, by the way.
This means I'm extra jovial.
I'm gonna roll
Sir
for
Jocko, you are a man of jokes.
That I am.
And unfortunately,
I also
Rico
rolled a
laughs
12.
way too hard at those jokes. Oh, that's so funny! Oh, those silly halflings! Oh wait, that's a dwarf. I always forget. I can't tell them apart. Oh,
I look at Maeve and say, somehow I don't think this is going to end well.
Neither do I. I'm waiting for one of them to pass out, so we have to drag them home. Or to
Alright.
the inn.
Do we have to do constitution checks for that?
Yeah, so those of you that got a high roll on your drinking, give me a constitution saving throw.
great.
For fortitude, you mean?
Yeah, fortitude.
Alright.
Yeah.
13.
Strong dice.
21.
23.
22.
I'm okay.
Blazebeard?
20 total.
Alright, nobody passes out.
Yeah.
I'm a little tipsy, though, because I only got a 13.
But
I told you I could hold it better than in the past.
so Thuldrin stands up and says, "Well, thank you for joining me this evening," and calls to the servants. And here is your reward that I promised.
Thank you. Thanks
Thank
to
you.
both of you.
Very
I'm seeing double here.
A toast!
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I agree with Blazebeard. A toast.
At least we have a few responsible ones in our group. Myself
More
not.
flapjacks.
Yeah, I should be happy I learned at a young age you don't let things block your judgment.
What are you talking about? I'm thinking clearer than I ever have.
And the servants show you out at this point after giving you the bags of gold and platinum. It's about 40 platinum and 100 gold
Per?
per
Okay.
in each bag that is given to each person.
All right.
Oh, wait a
100
minute.
gold and 40 platinum, or did I reverse that?
40 plat and 100 gold.
Yeah, Edgren stands up and he's a little bit wobbly.
Oh yeah, Edgren was there.
Edgren was there.
Edgren.
He didn't have too much to say, but
I just thought I was seeing double. I saw two halflings. And assumed it was just Joko.
Where are you off to next, Edgren?
Oh, if you wouldn't help, if help me, maybe. Could you
Doors
help me
this
get
way.
back to the inn?
We're all
door's
headed
over
back
here.
to the inn.
Yeah.
It was over here.
Travel with us, Edwin.
He puts his hand on Retol's her arm and.
Very good. This way. This way.
Yeah, thank you.
Leaps up and put his arm on Retol's shoulder.
No, he can't reach his shoulder.
I know, that's why I said leaps.
Very nice. All right. So we make our way back to the inn.
By the way, here's my path.
Wait, what?
They're drawing their zigzagging path.
Oh my gosh.
I win.
Oh,
Hopefully we don't,
at this point, I put my arm over the halfling's shoulder and been like, most fun I've had since that night 2 weeks ago. You remember that one? I think we burned down something, but whatever.
We burned down this building right here. A toast to the Rouge Lady.
To the Rouge Lady!
Mmm.
You guys are gonna walk in there and get mugged of all your winnings.
We're not
Hey,
going
while we're
in.
at it, do you think we ought to stop in there and say hello?
The answer to that is no. No, we should definitely not.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I'm already in my room.
I do
so we
have
head
to
back
note
the inn.
you guys circled around the goose and gander, but whatever.
No, we're just circling around everything.
I didn't.
Oh, I held
We were
I went
standing in
into
front.
the.
We
I
were
went
standing
into
in
the
front of the Rouge.
Goose and Gander.
It's true. Yeah, you were.
It's kind of late. Are they open?
The goose and gander, no, it's closed. The Rouge Lady, however, there are lights on and there is a bouncer at the door.
Oh, I'm sure we'd recognize that bouncer. We're not going in there. But
I'm
the line ended at the end, okay?
I'm in at the end. I didn't travel with them for this foolishness.
So
Yeah,
you
I
went with
went-
Maeve and straight
I
back.
went,
It was-
I went with Maeve
Yes.
and Boric, by the way.
It was just me and Blazebeard.
I
Made
was
the town
leading-
red.
I
we didn't have a
was
chaperone.
I was leading Edgren back to the inn. So.
We may have made out a little bit.
What?
I'm rolling on that.
We may not have, though.
I rolled
can't
a
quite
fake
remember.
out with him. In retrospect, it was a 17. Phew.
Doesn't that mean you hit?
No.
I want
Yeah,
to note that you guys lost track of time while you were out meandering the town late at night. And after all those drinks you have, you guys were out 5 hours later than everybody else.
Ugh.
All right, I'm making an attack roll with my lips. Mm.
Ew.
Ew.
Let's
Oh.
not do this.
I'm making a saving throw. Oh, it was only a 6.
Oh, I rolled a 9. Ha! All right,
This
we'll
is
go
so
back to the
awkward.
inn and sleep this off.
No,
I'm so glad I wasn't there.
never had burning beard like that before.
Ah, Blazebeard, it's true.
Also, my breath stinks.
All right, I guess we do still have 20 more minutes left that we can go, correct?
Let's do
Yep.
this hearing.
Technically.
Let's wake
It's
up and do
actually
this hearing.
19.
As
All
long as
right.
nothing big happens, then we
All right.
do.
All right, here's the thing. So, you guys wake up to a bang at the door, and the sun is bright outside, and you guys are hungover.
Ow!
I'm not.
Except for those that rolled high on your drinking. Yeah, yeah. Those that got like 20s and
Ow.
19s and like that. Yeah, you're
My-
hungover. And
Stop
somebody's
bringing that
banging on
up.
the door.
Answer the door. Yes. Can I help you?
My door or their door?
It's the sheriff. He's carrying an axe over his shoulder and hands a
there,
piece of paper. Blazebeard Hammerstone.
Why, he's here, sir.
All right,
That's me.
right.
Daysbeard Glamour's phone.
Mr. Blazebeard, you are served.
Thank you.
You just got served.
10 flapjacks and another round of whiskey for all my friends.
This is a
It's not that kind of stuff.
this is your hearing.
Oh, I thought you were the waiter. Sorry.
On the other hand, do you have any coffee?
Yeah. Instead of this, could you get the steward? I'd like, yeah, some black coffee might be nice. I'm so drunk, hungover, I can't speak my accent.
You're so hungover, you're still drunk somehow.
That's how it works, right? Oh, my head.
Your hearing is at noon today.
There's
Good
nothing
day,
wrong
sir.
with my hearing.
And he walks off.
I'm going to sleep till
You guys
11.
should not have gotten that drunk
I rolled a high
Last
number.
night.
Sorry.
with this.
Oh, go back to your monastery, elf.
You're not even in the room.
I could
No, I'm not.
hear her commenting.
So I'll go over to the Maeve's room and knock on the door.
Yeah.
Talk softer.
I come in.
What's up?
I'll go in. I'll tell her they're having a hearing for Blazebeard at noon, but I need a place to get away from them for a little bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
I go in her room and I do my meditation and stuff in there.
I put on my armor and go down to the common room to eat breakfast.
All right, Retol, I need a constitution, or not a constitution, but concentration check.
Concentration.
Great.
Because he got drunk too. He just didn't go to bed 5 hours late.
I got lots of sleep, but yeah.
Yeah, you got the sleep required, but you're still hungover.
So I rolled an 8C. I don't know what my bonus would be for that.
Your spell levels and yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're able to get your spells
Okay.
within 1 hour of meditation.
It takes me a little bit longer
Yeah.
than normal.
Did I get
Little
any of my
extra.
HP back from getting hit in the face yesterday?
Oh yeah, what
Yeah.
happens with the temporary or the?
Only if you got
Uh,
8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, which you did not.
What happens with the
What about
non-lethal
spells?
damage?
You've got to get 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep.
You didn't cast
nice.
any spells yesterday, though, so you should be fine on spells.
That's right. Are we? Okay.
But you're still carrying the hit point damage.
Ah,
The temporary hit points.
Right.
So
Well-
so basically where she smacked you, your head is ringing.
ugh,
And it's a big
I can't
bruise.
bear it.
I'm going to wake up at 11, wake up Blazebeard, and say, come on, let's go to this thing. I think my headache subsided a little bit since we slept the extra 5 hours.
And it has a little bit. All right, so you guys make your way over to the magistrate's office. Who's going and who's staying, and who, if you're staying, where are you going to
I'll
be
stay.
at?
No, you're going.
Oh, okay.
Since I'm the
I'm-
only one not hungover, I'll go with him to make sure he actually goes.
I'm not hungover, but
Oh
I'm
yeah,
I'm
you're
good.
not. But
I'm not going to go with him because somebody needs to watch that mithril play.
Where
that's true.
where on the map is this place?
So I stay here at the inn.
I thought Maeve had that. Did we just?
It
Yeah,
does.
Maeve-
but I'm leaving my equipment there, except for
Oh.
my armor
Did you
that I
decide
did put back
what-
on.
Did Did you decide what you want to do with that armor, by the way? Or are we just going to
yeah,
sell it?
I wanna get it sized to me if we're heading up anyway.
Oh, to hide
The high
to the
Yeah,
dwarf
depending
place?
on where we go. Once we decide where we go,
high helm.
depending on
Okay.
how far it is.
Sounds good.
High helm is, I think, where we were going. All right. Sheldon, where on the map is the magistrates, or is
Well-
it just the sheriffs?
Right here is the Hollow Tribune.
Oh, good. We can just stumble across the yard then.
All right, so you walk in, and the sheriff is actually there,
Okay.
and it's,
Brought him back. Now, where's my 25 plat?
it's right here.
Thank
And
you.
hands you a bag.
Woohoo!
And if you will follow me this way to your hearing, and takes you into what amounts to a small courtroom. And there is a halfling who is sitting up in the magistrate's seat. And it basically, it looks like a basic courtroom kind of type thing.
So who's here? Me and Blaze, and who else came? Our party.
I did.
Okay.
Maeve and Retold, what were you
Me?
doing? Yes.
If Maeve was going, I'd go.
So Bork's just the
I
one
just-
watching our stuff.
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching the gear.